Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, welcome to another episode of IIP Discussions, where we go through some of the claims that the non-Muslims make and refute them, but also put forward our own points to prove that Islam is the one true religion. Now, over the last few videos, we've been going over some of the problems with the Bible and why we shouldn't take it as a source of authority. The problems were primarily with the authorship and also the historical inaccuracy, all of which make the Bible unreliable. Now, what I want to do in this video is go through some of the reasons why the Quran is a reliable source of authority and put forward a couple points which show that there is a shocking scientific accuracy in the Quran. So number one is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in chapter 21 verse 30, Surah Anbiya, that He created every living thing from water. He says, وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ, and then we separated them and made from water every living thing. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying here that every living thing is made from water. Now let's see if this matches up with the scientific evidence we have today. Science tells us that every living thing is mainly made up of cells. This is all agreed upon, that every living thing is made up from cells. Now, what are cells made up of then? Cells are actually mainly made up of water. And so if the cells are mainly made up of water and every living thing is mainly made up of cells, then we now know that every living thing is actually made from water, which agrees with the Quran, وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ, and then we separated them and made from water every living thing. So we can see that the Quran and the science actually agrees with the Quran here. Now, the question comes in, how can a people 1400 years ago in the middle of the desert know that every living thing is made from water? Which shows that the Quran was actually divinely revealed by the one who created creation himself, and he knows what he created creation out of. Now, point number 2 is about iron. What does the Quran say about iron? So, if we go to chapter 57, Surah Hadid, verse number 25, we find that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأَنزَلْنَا الْحَدِيدَ فِيهِ بَأْسٌ شَدِيدٌ وَمَنَافِعُ لِلنَّاسِ. What does that mean? And we sent down iron with its great strength and benefits for the people. What is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying here? He is saying that iron was sent down. وَأَنزَلْنَا. This is the same word that is used for, we will find in other places in the Quran, وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ, and we sent down rain. So it's the same word that is used for sent down. So we sent down iron, وَأَنزَلْنَا. Now, so the Quran is saying that iron isn't found here, but it was sent down. So what does science have to say about this? Well, we know recent discoveries have shown that iron is not actually found here on Earth. It came from meteorites from distant stars that exploded, and the meteorites, they were carrying iron and they came and they fell here on Earth. So this is where iron comes from. It's not found here. We see that science says that the iron came down, and the Quran says وَأَنزَلْنَا, iron was sent down. So here we see that the science once again agrees with the Quran. And so it begs the question again, how did a people who 1400 years ago in the middle of the desert, where this culture was very backwards, there wasn't much education, people were majority of the people were illiterate, and some scholars even say that in Mecca there was only 4 literate people who could read and write. There was only 4. So how could these people know that iron was sent down, and how could they know that every living thing is made from water? These questions show that once you ask these questions and we look closely into what the Quran says about these things, it couldn't have been written by a man, it couldn't have been made up. Because how could a man possibly know these things? How could he possibly know that every living thing is made from water and iron was sent down? It's not possible for a man 1400 years ago to know this, an illiterate man as well. So this shows that the Quran was divinely revealed and is accurate, and therefore we should take it as a source of authority and wisdom. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.